Alright everyone, hello, my name is Sen, welcome back to the channel, and boy, am I getting some throwback vibes right now. We are back with a little bit more Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, the original, and much like the title suggests, nothing is certain, and more as I've been getting older, I've been finding that out ever so painfully in many different ways and facets and all that stuff. This is just one of those life in parentheses type of videos. I gotta say, I do love doing these videos just because it is such a mega throwback for me, and the content I used to enjoy from my younger years, watching CNARS and Hutch and hearing about life, man. I think as a young teen or even preteen, I valued these things so much because of it hopefully preparing me for the future that was potentially ahead of me, but it was for naught. Yeah, man, I feel like these things just keep happening in my life where I can't seem to get as solid of a footing as I would want to. Like, for instance, lovers or people I'm talking to. In the more broad sense, it could even be just who you're having sex with, who you're hooking up with. Yeah, nothing is certain, man. You could be banging this chick this one week, and then she could turn around and be like, I'm not really talking to you anymore, and that's cool and good and stuff. Or you can have like a long committed relationship over a number of years where you feel so solid that you guys are gonna be together forever, and that's just not the case. Or even just like work crushes, man. I actually just started a new job, which is another thing of like, oh, it's not certain because jobs have been but yeah, there is this chick that I started working with. We're not in the same department, but pretty much from the moment that I saw her, I was infatuated with her. I thought she was so beautiful, and I decided to do something corny and do a card trick for her, and she liked it. She thought it was cool. But after the trick, I was like, I didn't come over here for a card trick. I actually just wanted to ask you out. I thought you were super attractive, and was hoping to get your number and take you out sometime. And I did get her number. Like I said, I have no idea if this is gonna go anywhere. Who knows? My luck is atrocious, so we'll see. But yeah, man, more on that, of uncertainty, friends. Friends is another thing. Not for me personally. My friend department has been pretty good for the most part. I keep in touch with most everyone. And the topic of friend, I got to have a whole video just talking about friends in general and what it means to be a friend to me and what my potential relationship with me means for you as a friend and just what it all means in the stars. But yeah, man, not necessarily for me, but for other people. I've seen many people cut ties with other people, some really close to each other, and then just kind of that absolves, or, just over a long duration of time of not talking, friends just slowly drift apart. Dude, some days I feel so like I'm losing my mind, where I get the feeling like, man, I could afford to lose a couple of friends. I don't actually mean that, but just the maintenance of holding up with friendships is, can be cumbersome. It's not really always or hardly ever is, but, it's just when life escapes you. But friends are important, man. It is good to have friends, or at least a couple good ones. You don't need many, but the ones that you have should be important. Or even a place to live is also a good example. A place that you live in currently is not a given. Something could happen, whether the relationship, maybe people that you're living with could absolve. Maybe you guys fucking hate each other and just and then you get kicked out or something. Or maybe you're living with your parents currently and they really just want to kick you out of the house. They want you to get a jump start on life. Or maybe maybe you're a deadbeat. Who fucking knows? Maybe grandma's done with you living in the basement. I'm just to the point where I'm done. I don't want to be scrambling, at least for a little while. I feel like I've been doing that a lot over the last couple of years, and it kind of all spawned with me and my ex separating, and then I moved in with my parents for 6 months, and then a friend was like, oh hey, can you move in with me and your other friend in 2 weeks? And I'm like, sure, yeah. And man, jobs back to back. I went from working one place, and me losing this job that I'm talking about was my fault. It was based off of attendance. But then I found another job, and then they were just like, oh, haha, you know how you started to feel stable? Well, guess what? You don't have a job anymore. And then I just recently scrambled to get this job. And dude, the periods in between not having a job when you're on your own is rough, man. It messes with you. You want to try to enjoy the free time as best as you can, but you're stressing out so much about bills and having a place to live and being able to, take care of yourself. But also you have a dog, and he's a freak of nature. Don't even get me started on that one. And then just out of nowhere, you have car troubles, and then you have to take this panel off under your car, and then it storms, and then you almost get in a car crash on the way home because this RV's trying to run you off the road, and it's been a time. I guess in like an offshoot, in the kind of relationship category, and I do mean relationship with the ladies. Man, there's been so much uncertainty there because after my last relationship, I'm still kind of at a crossroads where I don't know if I'm exactly ready for a relationship mentally, if I'm ready to put myself back out there. But I know that, no one's going to find the love of my life for me. That doesn't mean I'm searching for it. That doesn't mean I'm pursuing every woman possible. It just means that you got to be open to that stuff, man. Who knows what beautiful man or woman might fall into your lap. I never thought my mid to late 20s would be so hectic, but, it do. God, man, would I love it for this chick to hit me up and be like, oh my god, you're so hot and stuff? Yes, absolutely. I find her extremely beautiful. Oh my god, she is stunning to me. Ugh. And then a recent revelation, actually, today, or I guess not really a revelation, more so I was let in on a little something that could be happening in the not so near future, but not exactly super duper far away either. That could totally shift my life around once again. And man, the whiplash is palpable. With that said, though, it is not my business to share, but I just want to let everyone know that if they have some certainty in their life, some idea of a direction that they're going or that they want to go, or that they have a clear and cut goal of where they want to get to, I have nothing but profound respect to that. I feel like everyone gets too caught up in the mundane, where you kind of lose sight of what you always wanted. And someone that has a clear ambition, in my eyes, just deserves unlimited respect. You have something you want to do, you're taking the steps in order to do it, hats off to you. I think the biggest thing for me right now is figuring out what I want, man. Obviously, one of the clearest and one of my oldest goals is YouTube. For YouTube to be my career, I've been pursuing this for the longest time. I have loved every step of the way, whether that be ups or downs, or people hating on my videos, or loving my videos, dropping likes, dislikes, saying I should kill myself, whatever. The most important thing about me doing this channel was that I spent so much of my life having people around me telling me to shut up. It's finally nice when people listen.
sentry gun.
Enemy Apache incoming.